There is a light rising in the east that will shine upon everyone, from the mountains down to the plains, east and west, north and south. Not by words, but by my deeds. Sebuka satu, sebuka dikasihmu.
This has already gone viral on WhatsApp and social media. I request that we all do our part in spreading this song to the people.
We assure you that will form our government. We could not allot party tickets to all the aspiring due to the seat-sharing formula. But I would like to urge upon everyone not to lose heart, but work together with the alliance candidate and be part of the ruling government, because people of Nagaland are going to repose their faith on us. I also call upon all the BJP and NTBP officials and party workers to give out your best effort during these 2 weeks' time and work together to ensure a thumping majority victory. With these viewers, I wish all the candidates and party workers every success for the upcoming election. Thank you, Jai Hind.
We are grateful and we will always remember your love, your concern, and your support you give us for your last term, and your service is needed and is extended for further period, for which we'll look upon your leadership and your support. I want to appreciate and thank the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi ji, and Sri Amit Shah ji, and of course, our beloved National BJP President, JP Nadda, for their faith repose on us, and particularly on me. It is with your support and giving us and ensuring a firm coalition between the NDPP and BJP. Last term, we have come to the last part of our first term, where, as mentioned by my colleague, Deputy CM, Mr. Patton, we had given a stable government and took out the development agendas of the Honorable Prime Minister, who is dynamic, a visionary leader, and which have a special care for the northeastern state. In this, we have provided not only the stable government, but also a very successful tenure. We have recorded the national assessment had mentioned that 3 consecutive years, Nagaland was rated as the best law and order state, for which I want to congratulate my colleagues also and my party men and women of NDPP and BJP. Today, as we stand together again to face the mandate, I'm sure our friendship, our alliance will go a higher step, and as mentioned, we will come back with thumping majority. This is my belief, and this is what our party men are telling us. our government tried to bring the Naga political issue to find a solution, but we could not conclude. Otherwise, we were all together for Naga solution. And that was the core issue with us. Not only NDPP and BJP, but even persons from the opposition decided to join us together, the 60 members, to run a coalition, to run an opposition-less government, to show our commitment that we want solution. But I hope if we continue to work with dedication and commitment, I am hopeful that solution will come to the Naga political issue. In this, we hope that we will create history and we will help Naga people so that Naga people will be pleased with us. Our partnership in seat sharing 40-20, it is based on trust, and our agenda is peace for development, besides the Naga issue. At the top of our agenda, as mentioned, the concern is decades-old Naga issues to be resolved, because it is the cry, the voice of the people and their desire. The two signatories signing an agreement with the Naga political group, and now that they are coming together to find a settlement, this new government will be an opportunity to resolve the issue. We want that commitment to continue, both from our side and from Government of India. Further, relaxation of Armed Forces Special Power Act in selected area, 15 police stations out of 72. And therefore, when all these things are gone and peace comes and development follows, then the situation will change drastically. We have huge talented youths, potentials in many fields. And because of this unresolved Naga issue, a lot of hindrance and their growth has been shuttered. Their dreams are shattered. If solution comes, we are sure that even the investors outside the state will come to our land and develop industries and other business activities which will bring economy to our people. We have a huge mineral deposit, including oil. But all this came to a standstill. All the oil fields were shut down. All the explorations were stopped since 1994. And therefore today, the state is in a financial crisis because we don't have our own state resources. And therefore, we have been crying to Government of India for the needs of our infrastructure developments. I had written to Honorable Prime Minister and also share with Home Minister Amit Shah ji that we have some very long and important pendings. And therefore, we were expecting that Honorable Prime Minister will visit us before the election declaration. But he could not come because of his busy schedules. But I'm hopeful because when I asked this question to Amit Shah ji, he said that all those points will be taken into our common minimum program and we'll try to implement one by one. NDPP-BJP alliance is on a strong ground and we are confident with the blessing of God and the mandate of the masses. Our combination will return to run the affairs of the state in the next term too. We believe that NDPP and BJP will come back with thumping majority, which will definitely cross 40. That is my belief, and we're working towards that. We are also looking forward to welcoming the Honorable Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister to campaign, and we are waiting and excitedly looking forward to work under their leadership in the coming years. Last time it was change is coming was our slogan, and definitely many changes has come. Our road has improved, our connectivities had improved, our e-governance has improved, and under smart city, as you were asking, this beautiful Capital Cultural Hall was also constructed by the smart city. G20 Secretariat, they have come twice to Nagaland and they have found that they can host G20. We're excited and we're looking forward to host international summits. So with new government, we will work with new vigor and develop Nagaland at par with other states, and will see that our youth fully develop their potentials and make Nagaland state a vibrant state. Thank you and God bless.
It is indeed a matter of great opportunity for me to be here to launch the joint campaign of NDPP and BJP. For long, the Nagaland was ignored by the previous governments. If I talk about the nationalism, I can say that Subhash Chandra Bose was first to establish the Azad Hind government in no other place but in Nagaland itself, in the village called Rujhajo, which makes us understand that how people of Nagaland were assimilated in the national aspirations. And Subhash Chandra Bose first established the Azad Hind government nowhere else except in the pious land of Nagaland, that we have to understand. 5 years back, Nagaland was known for, or the previous governments were known for Bandh. Previous governments were known for blockade. Previous governments were known for insurgency. Previous government was known for abduction. And previous government was known for targeted killing. And Y. Patton gave a very vivid description about his days in Kaziranga. He gave a very vivid description. This I didn't know. This was a news to me. But yes, that was the factual situation. But here, under the dynamic leadership of Nefurio Ji, we were able to have a stable government here in Nagaland, and now we can say that Nagaland is a place of peace and prosperity and development that we can see.
So I would like to put things in the right perspective. You see, election and voting is not mere to be decided on very flimsy grounds. It needs a very serious deliberation to come to a conclusion that who should take up the reins of the power. That when the right person is there and the right decisions are taken, right results come out. And I would also like to share with you that when in the COVID crisis, our opposition was shouting and they were talking about that right type of investment should be done, Prime Minister Modi was absolutely very clear. He said that our investment will be in corona management. Our investment will be to see to it that the people do not sleep hungry. Our investment will be in the country's infrastructure. Our investment will be to invite world's investment in the country. And today, because of this, I can share with you that India's growth rate is at 6.1%. I'm sharing all this with you because you should understand that right decision at the right time takes the country forward and it takes a leap. And when we take wrong decisions, it is the situation comes like it happened in Sri Lanka, like it happened in Pakistan. It's happening in Pakistan. But India is going forward in a very strong manner. If I talk about the chemicals, you will be happy to note that the chemical production has increased by 106%. And exporting chemicals has been done to 175 countries. This is India. जब हम बोलते हैं ना बदल रहा है, ये बदला है, ये बदलाव हुआ है, that we have to understand. In steel manufacturing, we are number 2 now, only next to China. If I talk about mobiles, you all have mobiles. In 2014, the mobiles, 92% of the mobiles used to be imported and it was not being manufactured here. But today, 97% of the mobiles are being manufactured here in India. And even now you will find in Apple smartphone, it is written made in India. This is the change which has taken place. And all this I'm sharing with you because these are the benchmarks which talks about the Indian economy under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi. Vehicles means American vehicles, Plymouth. Vehicles means Japanese vehicles. That means Datsun and Toyota. But today you will be happy to note that we have surpassed Japan and we are the 3rd largest automobile industry in the world. That we have to understand. And only 2 countries are ahead of us, China and America. Even today, America, the vaccination has reached only 76%. In Europe, it is not more than 67%. But in India, it is 100% vaccination has taken place. And double dose with booster. You all are sitting here very close to each other. Nobody is wearing mask. This is only possible because Prime Minister Modi has given you a Suraksha Kavach. You will be also happy to note that it is the indigenous vaccine which has been brought. And this indigenous vaccine we have been able to give this indigenous vaccine to 100 countries under vaccine mastery. If you talk about scholarships, if you talk about Eklavya Vidyalaya, if you talk about the expenditure on the tribal students, everything has been enhanced only to see that no tribal child is left behind. Mainstreaming should take place and it should be developed in that holistic manner. That is what I would like to share with you. In 2006 and 14, Northeast witnessed 8,700 violent events. That was Northeast. And in comparison, after 2014, the reduction has been 74%. And all this has been done under the dynamic leadership of Mr. Rio, along supported by Mr. Pai Patton, that we have to understand. If I talk about the Eklavya schools, the 270 crores were spent, but now 1,400 crores are being spent for Eklavya schools. If I talk about the tribal student expenditure, it was 11,000 crores. Now it is 42,000 crores. If I talk about the scholarships, it was 970 crores. Now it is 2,500 crores. If I talk about the tribal sub-plan, it was 21,000 crores. Now it is 86,000 crores. So you can understand how much has been focused and priority has been given for the people staying in the tribal area and for the tribes, how much mainstreaming has been done. Friends, if I talk about Nagaland, I can say that 3,235 crores have been given for the highways in Nagaland. I would also like to share with you that 55 works of a length of 1,063 kilometers at the cost of 11,711 crores has been approved for Nagaland. This is national highway. If I talk 667 kilometers national highway network has been added in Nagaland in the past 6 years, which comes to an enhancement of 76%. So, as Rioji himself said, that now national highways, we can see national highways coming up. We can see these projects are coming up. This is mainstreaming. For a long time, you yourself said that MLAs were staying in Kaziranga and nobody was there to take care. It was known for bandh, it was known for blockage, it was known for insurgency, it was known for abduction, it was known for targeted killing. And now it is for peace and prosperity and development. This change has taken place. So, the gentry here, who are the advocates, who are the crusaders, who are the ambassadors, you have to take these issues to the masses to make them understand that elections is a serious effort and election is a serious issue, and so we should see whom to select and whom not to select. That I would like to share with you. If I talk about the railways, I can say that the 82-kilometer broad gauge route of Dhansiri to Assam, Jubja in Kohima, that has been done. The national highway network stayed today 880 kilometers in 2014 and now it is 1,542 kilometers. Railways are not only railways. Railways is the means of economic development. Railways is the means of prosperity. Railways are the means of your enhancement in your life. Here also we have decided that we will invest in the Ayurvedic centers. Ayurveda college will come, Ayurveda research center will come. The same way Ayush healthcare sector in Nagaland, 100 crores of investment is to come. The same way a new medical college in Mon is going to come. And the same way I am told that the Ayurvedic college is going to come in Longlang. So all this shows that as far as the health is concerned, as far as the infrastructure is concerned, as far as education is concerned, we are all set to go forward in the right direction. As Northeastern region is the gateway of the country's development, we believe in HIRA, and Prime Minister Modi has always talked about HIRA, H-I-R-A. H for highways, I for internet, R for railways, A for airways. All this, 12 airstrips are coming up in Nagaland. 12 airstrips. You see after 5 years what Nagaland will become, what opportunity Nagaland is going to get for tourism. We have to understand. And if I talk about the reduction in the AFSPA, withdrawal of AFSPA, if I talk about the withdrawal from the police stations, that makes understand that the Naga people have been brought in the mainstreaming, and unka hum mainstreaming kar rahe hain, and that is what we have to understand. under the dynamic leadership of Chief Minister Rio, we are going to go forward for the next 5 years. And I came on 15th of September. Today, I am here for this NDPP BJP campaign launch. But my commitment I gave to CM Saab Rio on 15th of September. Here when I came in Kohima, and I told him, come what may, we will go together and we will go in the 20-40 ratio that we are going to follow. And here I'd like to share with you that the lot of efforts have been done. Prime Minister Modi is very enthusiastic about the solutions of Naga issues. And Amit Shah has tirelessly worked with Mr. Rio, the Dynamic Chief Minister, and Mr. Patton and Mr. Imna. All are witness to it, that we have tried our level best. It has come to the final stage. In coming times, we will go forward in that direction. And yes, for the Eastern Nagaland, the issues they have discussed, and whatever the commitments have been given by the Home Minister, that we will follow in letter and spirit and see to it that we have to fulfill that also. So we stand committed. We, under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi, we understand with our national commitments, but we also understand the regional aspirations of the people of Naga, and we want to bring it and assimilate it and go forward, and mainstreaming has to be done. So this is what we would like to share with you. And Mr. Rio has been a very sober, very seasoned, very mature politician who has been also working as a statesman, and as he is a statesman, he has taken care of all small and big sentiments of the people of Nagaland, and we assure you full support from our side, not only during elections, but after elections also. For every times to come, we will stand by you, and we'll see that a strong Nagaland goes forward with the support of the central government, with the support of Prime Minister Modi, and under your leadership. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity.